听力测验
1. 图片听解第一部分单选题。说明，请听语音播出的试题，根据内容在4幅图片中选出最符合题意的图片。
1.
What's wrong? You look anxious.
I know. I'm very late for a meeting, and the clients I'm meeting with do not like it when people don't show up on time. I have to finish printing these papers, and then I have to run.
Well, you should have planned for the meeting better. You could have done all of the preparation yesterday.
I thought I was meeting a different client who is very easygoing.
Are the ones you're meeting from Germany?
No, they're from Japan, but I don't want to offend them by being so late. Gotta go.
Okay, good luck.
Question. Which picture shows what the man will likely do next?
Two.
Let's plan a mother-daughter afternoon where we enjoy each other's company without any technology. You mean I can't take my cell phone? No, no cell phone. But what if a friend sends me a text? It can wait. What if someone sends me a picture on Instagram? It can wait. What if someone wants to chat? It can wait. We're going to chat and have fun without technology for one afternoon. I hope I can survive. Question. Which picture represents how the mother and daughter spent their afternoon?
Three.
What are you up to?
I'm just chatting with an old friend on my computer.
What's his name?
Steven. He posted an update on his Facebook yesterday, and I was reminded that we hadn't had a proper conversation for a long time.
It's good to keep in touch with friends.
Yeah, it can get awkward if you haven't interacted with someone for a long time.
I think he just sent you another message.
Awesome. He says he is going to fly down here in a couple of months.
Question. What did the woman find the man doing?
Four.
I'm taking a vacation next week. I'm going to Paris.
That sounds great. Do you know how people greet each other there?
Yes, they usually give a kiss on the cheek, but usually without actually touching their lips to the person.
Well, I don't do that. I will either bow to a person or simply touch elbows with them.
You won't even shake a person's hand?
No, I'm afraid I might get sick. I think a lot of people are doing this nowadays.
Well, I guess I ought to be prepared for that.
Question. Which picture shows how people greet each other where the woman is going?
(2) 图片听解第二部分多选题。说明，请仔细观察图片，并聆听试题，从听到的4个选项中选出最符合图意的2个答案。
1.
Which two of the following are true about the information flyer? A. Parents may bring their children to school on the night of the event. B. Only the dangers of social media use will be discussed at the meeting. C. Parents are asked to respond to a short survey before the event. D. Parents are required to respond to a short survey before the event.
Two.
Which two of the following are true about the picture? A. The tourists are looking at a map. B. The woman is wearing reading glasses. C. The man is lifting his sunglasses from his eyes. D. The woman is pointing to the right direction on a map.
Three.
Which two of the following are true about the poster? A. Students will learn about a single culture. B. Food will be provided for the attendees. C. The class will teach business people about different cultures. D. The class will take place in a building that lends books to people.
Four.
Which two of the following are true about the picture? A. There are 2 children and 2 adults in the picture. B. The people are using technology to build robots. C. The woman is wearing glasses. D. The children will grow up to be inventors.
3. 对答说明，请听语音内容，从4个选项中选出一个最适当的回应。
1.
Jenny comes from a small village where her parents were farmers.
Two.
Do you think parents should monitor their children's use of social media?
Three.
Tom is always late for meetings. Does anyone know why?
Four.
Why do you struggle so much to beat the clock?
Five.
Can you make sure to clean the kitchen up before you go out tonight?
Six.
How are you going to deal with the patient's failing health?
Seven.
I am very disappointed in you.
Eight.
I can't emphasize the importance of this anymore.
4. 简短对话单题说明，请听语音内容和相关的问题，从4个选项中选出一个最适当的选项。
1.
Do you have an appointment to see the doctor today?
No, I'm going to see him tomorrow. Why?
I need to run errands near his office, so I thought I would ride with you.
If you can wait until tomorrow, I can give you a ride.
Question. Which of the following statements is true about the speakers?
Two.
What took you so long?
Sorry, I lost track of time.
Question. Why was the man late to meet the woman?
Three.
So, what do you have to say for yourself?
I don't wish to comment further.
Question. What did the man say to the woman?
Four.
I got an overnight text message from your math teacher this morning, saying that cell phones are no longer allowed in her class.
Wow, I'm speechless. Why?
She says some students have been using them to cheat on assignments, and some students are using their phones to text their friends instead of doing math.
But what will I do with my phone?
You can leave it in your locker until after class.
I hope I can live without it for 1 hour.
Question. Why are cell phones no longer allowed in math class?
5. 简短对话题组说明，请听语音内容和相关的问题，从4个选项中选出一个最适当的选项。
1.
How long will it take us to travel to the United States?
I estimate that the flight will take about 12 hours. It depends on where we fly to.
It will definitely be a long-distance flight. We should arrange for tickets that will get us on a flight that doesn't make any stops.
Well, those tickets are more expensive. Let me contact the travel agent and see what he can do.
When we're in the United States, do you want to go on a tour?
No, I don't like tight schedules. I'd rather keep the schedule very loose so that we choose which things we want to spend more time seeing.
Yeah, I guess you're right. When we went to France, we barely got to spend any time in the museums. I would have stayed in them much longer.
Well, we can do that because we're planning the trip.
Sure. We can just rent a car to get around. Question. What would be cheaper according to the man?
Question. Why doesn't the man like tours?
Two.
You just keep texting while you are with me.
What? Sorry. What did you say?
I am trying to have a conversation with you, and you keep getting distracted by your phone.
Sorry. Sally texted me about how we are going to get to the concert next week.
Really? That is so important that you have to stop what you are doing and reply to her right away? It's quite disappointing, to be honest.
What do you mean? She texted me, and I replied. What's the big deal?
The big deal? I am trying to interact with you, and you aren't giving me your full attention because you want to do something that wasn't urgent at all.
I didn't mean to be rude. I don't know why, but whenever I get a message or a notification on Facebook or Instagram, my mind is drawn to check it out right away.
Exactly. I don't blame you for it, but everyone seems to be overly distracted by their phones and social media. I think a lot of people are actually addicted to them.
Yeah, I guess I see your point. When I think about it, I know that most of that stuff is unimportant. But when I get a new comment, it's like my brain lights up and I have to read it. Maybe I am a bit addicted.
It wouldn't surprise me. I think most people are to some degree. As long as it doesn't impact your life in a harmful way, it shouldn't be a problem. It seems people are too quick to adopt social media without considering the possible negative consequences.
I guess with every new technology or innovation comes unforeseen complications, and social media is no exception.
Question: Why is the man unhappy with the woman?
Question: What can the conversation tell us about smartphones or new technologies in general?
6. 短文听解题组说明每两题为一题组，请先阅读试题本的题目及选项，然后听语音播出的内容，从4个选项中选出一个最适当的选项。
1.
请先阅读试题。
During the late 19th century, a man named Daniel M. Cooper invented the world's first time card recording machine. It was a machine that allowed business owners and managers to track the time employees spent at work. Employees would have their own card inserted into the machine. The machine would then punch a hole into the card that corresponded to the current time and day. This is why starting work in the morning is often referred to as the term punching in. This allowed employers to know if employees came to work on time and didn't leave too early so that they wouldn't need to keep constant track of their whereabouts. Unfortunately for employees, forgetting to punch in or out before and after their shifts could mean a loss of pay, as it indicated that they were absent even though they worked that day.
2,
请先阅读试题。
When you travel to another country, you are likely to face cultural differences that you are not prepared for. The differences can come in forms that feel very foreign to you. Time, for example, is thought of differently in different cultures. In some countries, emphasis on showing up on time is very important. In other countries, showing up an hour late for a meeting is considered normal. Even how people greet each other can be different. In Japan, people bow, whereas in the United States, people shake hands. However, the recent COVID-19 pandemic has changed lots of these things. In the United States, for example, many people now bump elbows or fists when greeting each other.
3,
请先阅读试题。
With the widespread adoption of smartphones throughout the world, a new and unforeseen health problem has come that is known as text neck. Text neck is an injury caused by the constant bending down of the neck when using smartphones. People with text neck experience pain in the neck and shoulders and get headaches as well. If text neck is not properly treated, it can lead to the development of a hump on the base of the neck caused by the body needing to support more weight. To avoid developing text neck, it is important to make sure to bring your phone up to your eye level so that you could avoid bending your neck. If you already have signs of having text neck, there are many exercises you can do to fix the problem.
4,
请先阅读试题。
There are many negative aspects of social media, but these are balanced by many positive ones. An example is a photo taken in 2015 and posted on social media of 9-year-old Daniel Cabrera. He was sitting on the street outside of a McDonald's restaurant in the Philippines doing his homework. At the time, Daniel and his family were living in a nearby food stall. Every night, Daniel sat outside of McDonald's and used the light to work. As the photo was shared virtually around the world, aid began to pour in, which paid for Daniel's school supplies, a room for his family, and a scholarship.
7. 长篇听解说明每4题为1题组，请先阅读试题本的大纲或图表及选项，然后听语音播出的内容，可同步利用试题本上的大纲或图表，记录重要讯息与细节。此部分不计分。再根据语音播出的题目，从4个选项中选出一个最适当的选项。
1.
请先阅读试题。
Do the people you work with come from different cultural backgrounds?
Not really. Since I work for a computer company, I work with other software engineers. A few of them come from overseas, but that's it. What about you?
I work for an airline, so the people are pretty diverse. This is especially true about the flight attendants. When we fly internationally, we need people who speak different languages.
That makes sense. How many languages do you speak?
I speak English, Chinese, and Japanese. And you?
Well, I speak English, obviously, and also Chinese. My grandparents spoke Japanese, but I never was able to learn the language. Do you get to travel a lot working for an airline?
Yes, I've been to Japan, Singapore, the United States, and parts of Europe.
Wow, you're very lucky. Anyway, it was nice to meet you. I'm going to go get my seat in the theater. The concert is about to start.
Where are you sitting?
I'm in the 3rd row.
That's great. I must say, the tickets must have been pretty expensive.
They were not cheap, that's for sure. I was able to get a discount, though, by using my company ID. We did a lot of work for the theater in the past.
Enjoy the show. Maybe we can meet for a coffee sometime.
Sure. Here's my business card. Give me a call.
I will. Take care. Question. What is learned about the speakers? Question. What type of event will the speakers see this evening?
Question. How many languages does the woman speak? Question. Who does the man likely work for?
Two.
请先阅读试题。
Please listen to the following conversation.
Hey, We need to figure what we are going to do for Gaming Con.
What do you mean? Why do we need to plan it? Can't we do whatever we feel like on the day?
Of course not. A lot of good things are happening at the same time, and the timing is tight. If we don't plan it out properly, we could miss out.
Fine. What did you have in mind?
Well, there are a few things I definitely want to do. I am a huge Civilization fan, so I want to watch that show. And I want to catch the grand final of the League of Legends contest. Is there anything that you really want to do?
Not really anything specific besides playing the new Diablo 4 demo.
Right. I also wouldn't mind having a go at that Fortnite contest.
But if you get too far in it, you'll miss a lot of stuff.
Don't worry, I'm not that good at the game. I won't last long, and even if I do get far, that will be exciting enough.
So, I guess we'll go to the Fortnite contest at 9 until we get kicked out, and then go straight to the Diablo 4 demo before it finishes at 11. Then, we will have to rush to get to the Civilization panel. What should we do after?
I don't mind what we do. I guess we could do whatever we feel like at the time. Playing some board games sounds fun.
Let's just play it by ear. I guess we have to have lunch at some point. Oh, there's a new game announcement at 2 that looks interesting. Any idea what it might be?
I have my suspicions, but nothing is unchangeable. Anyway, we should have plenty of time to go to see the League of Legends Grand Final.
Great. Sounds like a good plan.
Question. What is the main goal of the conversation? Question.
What does the man mean by saying that the timing is tight?
Question. Why might the woman be disappointed? Question.
What would best describe their plan following the Civilization show?
This is the end of the listening comprehension test. 听力测验结束。